Welcome to End of the Line Part 1. This is where I travel to the far-flung corners of the SKYTRAIN network. And today we're in a place that you couldn't have flung much further, to be honest with you. The northernmost reach of the Sukhumvit line. This is Khu Khot, N24. And we're outside the province boundary of Greater Bangkok, just inside Pathum Thani. So I'm about a kilometre away from my comfort zone. So if I start to look or feel a bit uneasy, then you'll know why. Upon arriving at this still pristine looking station, which opened in December 2020, I was met with the sound of construction going on right outside the station, pile driving to be precise. And I know it's all part of a condo or housing development that's going on. I was also met with the very ominous sight of incoming grey clouds, so I thought I'd better stay one step ahead of the weather and head to the sanctuary and shelter of the local temple. So I jumped on a bike, went about 1 kilometre up the road at breakneck speed, as you can see. And here I am at Wat Porsop. Right on cue, it started raining, but I'm under shelter here, and I thought in the meantime I'll try and seek out a bit of history on this temple, and then hopefully the rain will stop and we can be on our way. So the temple was built in 1893 and it was once surrounded by just rice paddies. And I was speaking to the monk about the local area. He says there's a series of canals that were dug 150 years ago around here, and they don't have names, they have numbers. So at the back of the temple is Klong Song, and these canals once irrigated rice paddies around here. And I'm not going to rule out that there probably are still quite a few rice paddies in this area, because we are pretty far out of the city. But Klong number 2, I was going to comment that it still looks pretty clean. I can see fish jumping around, and there's a couple of guys fishing here, and it looks like they've just caught something, but he's fishing right next to the outlet of what looks like a sewage pipe. So whether this is fishing just for sport or for eating, I haven't asked them yet. Some of you may be wondering, why the hell have I come to a place like this to do a video? Surely no one's going to be interested in Khu Khot. You know, we're miles out of the centre of Bangkok. I could have done a shopping mall video and got a lot more clicks, but you know, that's not my style. It's places like this, exploring, that blow the wind up my skirt, which I haven't got on at the moment, by the way. So need I say more? I love exploring these kind of places, and hopefully you will too, and you'll give this video a like. I've walked about 300 meters up the road, and I've just noticed this dog has been tagging along with me, which is quite cute. You know, tag along with Pat. That's not the catchphrase I use. Sorry, Chai. I walked into this petrol station area and I noticed he's still there behind me. I bought a bottle of drink, put it on the floor, and he's licking the bottle, biting the lid. So obviously I've got some kind of smell of steak on me or something. That's the only reason I can think of. But he seems to have walked away. I want to walk down this street because on the map and on Google Earth there are many sois parallel to each other and they all pretty much look alike. So if I give you a glimpse of one of the streets, that will give you a good idea of what the local neighbourhood looks like. Pretty unexciting, unless you live here of course. Macro is a great place to save money on shopping, but only if you're buying in bulk, not your casual, 1,000 baht a time shopping. I know they do a frozen turkey every year at Christmas, and this is probably where they come from. I'll tell you what I think. This will be a really good looking community in the not too distant future. These new shop houses with flats above them are going to be built all the way along this street. So maybe there's an idea for the future for some of you who are thinking of somewhere to live when Bangkok gets flooded. Anyway, this is the furthest I'm going along Lam Lukar Road. I'll tell you why. This is Klong Sam, Klong 3, and the first station after Khu Khot on the eventual SkyTrain extension will be called Klong 3, and it will probably be somewhere near the hospital. So I've already ventured probably a lot further than I should have done in this video, and it'll bring the running time to well over 6 minutes, which was the intention. Anyway, let's make our way back to the SkyTrain, conclude the video, but first, don't worry, it's not over yet. I'm going to take the adventurous route back. So we're going to head back to Khu Khot BTS station via the very elegantly beautiful and famous temple, Wat Sai Mai. Behind that is the Klong Hok Wa. This is the canal that all the numbered klongs flow into. In fact, the water level is actually incredibly high at the moment and they've got sandbags in places. But I thought, as this canal runs parallel to Lam Lukar Road, we could take a bit of a more rural, adventurous route back. So let's see what we can find along the way. Well, it looks like this house has been abandoned due to a flood, and I would safely say that this road would be under at least a foot of water during rainy season quite regularly, or even a heavy downpour of rain, something that locals have had to contend with for decades. And as you can see, we're not that far away from the SkyTrain station. I was beginning to think that between me and the SkyTrain station and my route out of here, there was just one big wide canal with no bridges in sight. But luckily, I did ask a guy who said there's a wooden bridge further up. So here I am. And from here you can see the bridge that takes the SkyTrain tracks over the canal into the maintenance depot. Unfortunately, it's pretty much inaccessible to get a view, you know, to take a photo or shoot any video of it, which is a shame. But I will look online for any pictures I can find and put them here, hopefully by the time I've uploaded the video. So there we are, that's what's at the end of the line if you head the furthest north on the BTS Sukhumvit line. For me, it's been a lot of fun, it's been adventurous, a bit of an education, and best of all, I've managed to tick 3 more canals off my list. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Please subscribe, like, share and comment. It's starting to rain, so I better hurry up. If you want to support me and support the channel, you can do so via the Buy Me a Coffee link on the screen. There's also links to PayPal and Ko-fi in the description. That just leaves me to say thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.